friend, welcome back to the Home Studio Simplified channel. My name is Robert McClellan, and here we simplify the complexities of the home studio so that you can make professional sounding music in a less than professional space. Now, this video is going to explore what makes the Fluence Acoustic unique, how it compares to traditional systems, and whether it actually lives up to its claims. With that being said, let's dive right in. When it comes to amplifying an acoustic guitar, most players eventually face a common dilemma: how to preserve the instrument's natural tone without introducing hum, interference, or coloration, and if played in a live setting, how do we take care of the feedback issue? Now, while microphones do remain the gold standard in studio settings, they're often impractical for live performances, and that's where the Fishman Fluence Acoustic Pickup Series enters the picture. With a design that challenges the assumptions that are baked into decades of pickup manufacturing, these offer something that not a lot of other pickups on the market are offering. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. Conventional magnetic sound hole pickups rely on coil windings and magnets, technology that hasn't fundamentally changed in nearly a century. These pickups often struggle with excessive mid-range or boxiness, susceptibility to noise and hum, an inconsistent performance across different venues, and a myriad of other issues. Furthermore, these limitations become especially obvious when players try to replicate the subtle nuances of acoustic tone under pressure, say for instance on a stage or in a noisy room or with an unpredictable front of house mix. So the question is then, how does the Fishman Fluence Core technology address these issues? Well, at the heart of the Fluence Acoustic series is what Fishman calls the Fluence Core, a multiplayer printed circuit rather than a traditional wound coil. And this modern architecture actually enables more precise frequency targeting, reduced noise, and predictable tonal behavior regardless of the venue or the setup. Additionally, each pickup uses a curve structure, which then changes the way that it responds to string vibration. So according to Fishman, this shape interacts with the strings more like a microphone does, capturing more of the natural response. Now, one of the things that Fishman did to try to go above and beyond with these particular pickups is they created actually 3 models, 2 voices per model. And one of the defining features of the Fluence Acoustic is its dual voice capability. Each model gives players 2 voicings that can be toggled via a small switch. This expands the tonal possibilities without having to change gear or settings in mid-performance. Now, here's a breakdown of the 3 available models. First up is the rock icon. Now, voice 1 is a clear and dynamic voice suited for lead lines and precise picking, whereas voice 2 is a little bit thicker. It's more for rhythmic tone, designed to set well in a band mix. Fluence pickup number 2 is called Spotlight. Voice 1 on this is warm and a little subdued, which is ideal for vocal accompaniment or minimal arrangements, whereas voice 2 is brighter and more forward for solo acoustic work or fingerstyle passages. Fishman pickup number 3 is called the Nashville Legend. Now this one has a clean and articulate, well-balanced mid on voice 1, and the rounder, slightly more percussive low-end emphasis on voice 2, which is especially effective for country or Americana style strumming. Now, back to the original issues we talked about earlier, where we're playing guitars in live settings, particularly where consistency and speed matter. This pickup system offers a way to maintain tonal integrity without being dependent on the room itself, the PA, or a microphone setup. And okay, let's go ahead while we're here and address the mic versus pickup debate. So one area of ongoing debate in the acoustic world is whether any pickup can truly replace a microphone. And here's my personal opinion, take it or leave it. For critical studio recordings, microphones still capture more air, space, and nuance, in my personal opinion. That's simply physics. However, in live performance environments where the goal is consistency, feedback control, and mobility, the Fluence system offers a practical and high-fidelity alternative. It doesn't try to fake the sound of a mic. Rather, it offers something inherently different, an optimized, reproducible, tone-shaped, specifically for amplified settings. Okay, so who is this pickup for, and maybe who is it not for? Well, if you perform live venues with inconsistent sound systems, it's for you. If you need to switch between tonal properties mid-set, it's for you. If you record direct in home studios without access to isolation spaces, it's for you. If you want a clean, repeatable signal with minimal noise or coloration, this is definitely for you. Now, if you are a purist who thinks that microphones have to be involved, sorry, this is not for you. However, that is not to say that you can't take the Fishman Fluence pickup and blend it with a microphone to get an amazing sound. The Fluence acoustic pickup doesn't promise magic, but what it does offer is a thoughtful, technically sound approach to solving a very real problem: how to amplify an acoustic guitar without losing what makes it sound acoustic in the first place. Now, for many working musicians, the balance between tone, clarity, and usability might be exactly what's been missing. And yet again, if you're a purist, you might want to bow out on this one.